I would like to discuss a man in the Bible who I believe is of extreme importance to the character and development of Moses. I'm speaking about Jethro. Now, Jethro was the father-in-law of Moses. I have some questions concerning this particular individual. Now, we are first introduced to Jethro in the book of Exodus as the priest of Midian. Now, first and foremost, being a priest is a religious designation. So much like you have a political designation, you have religious ones. So my question is, what religion was Jethro? How can you be a priest if you don't have a religion to serve in? Saying you are the priest of Midian is like saying you are the CEO of Toronto. A CEO is a corporate position. But what is the company? How can you have a company title, but you don't belong to a company? You can't be the priest of Toronto because Toronto is a city in Ontario. You can be the mayor of Toronto. So there is a difference here. You have religious titles, political titles, and corporate titles. If you have a religious title, you belong to an organized religious structure. If you have a political title, then you belong to a governmental structure. And if you have a corporate title, then you are a part of a corporation. So you cannot be the priest of a geographical area because this doesn't make much sense. Midian is in the northwest peninsula of Arabia. The reason why I'm concerned is because it was Jethro's God that Moses would have an encounter with on top of Mount Sinai. It would have to be. The people of that area would have had to have known God was on top of that mountain before Moses came into the knowledge of God, because they lived there. So, is it safe to say that Moses took on the God of Jethro? It's a logical conclusion to come to. And if this is the case, then Jethro becomes elevated to a much higher level of prominence because not only did he provide Moses with a wife, his daughter, but he would have ultimately introduced him to God, the same God that would have delivered the children of Israel. So not only is all this true, but let's not forget that Jethro was instrumental in the life of Moses. For it was him that advised Moses to set judges over the tribes of Israel to deal in matters of legalism. So Jethro was critical in his role in advising Moses. That way he didn't become overtaxed or overburdened. It was Jethro's advice to delegate authority and set judges over each tribe to deal in matters of disputes. So now when Moses delivered the commandments to the children of Israel, this was the inauguration of the Jewish people because it's the first time they received the law. But my question remains, was there a religion prior to Judaism that was critical in the foundational development of the religion? Seeing that Jethro was a priest, but we don't know what religious organization he served as a priest in.